Safe to say that the Hellenic Empire has definitely grown. We have been leaning more and more into the vassal play, which seems like you guys appreciate that. I got some great feedback about that. Seems like you guys appreciate the vassal play because apparently it's pretty friendly to RP. The Hellenic, the Hellenes were very much about, subsidiary vassals rather than direct ownership. So that's pretty solid. I think I can lean into that RP a little bit. Now, hopefully they don't win this siege over here in Macedonia. Who am I kidding? I don't really care. What I'm doing right now is I'm just rolling to get a missionary strength advisor. And that should help out quite a bit with our conversion strength speed, which is admittedly very slow now. This is fine because we've basically got everything that we needed to get converted has been converted. So we're good. We're definitely good with that. And yep, we're just going to keep rolling for it. Once we get his capital, we'll be able to piece him out for a subjugation, which is totally fine. All right, I will take a stability. I will always take a stability. Always take the stability. It's overpowered. There's no reason to not have it, actually. Stability is just all around good. If you can have 3 stab, there's no downside to it. Except for you can't fire disasters or whatever. But it's funny. People will be like, why do you always want to have stability? Why wouldn't I want to have stability? All right. A little bit of aggressive expansion up here. Oh, no. There we go. Welcome to the fold, Serbia. Now we're going to have to improve relations with you as well because you're going to hate me. Yep, that is fine. Now, I also want to attack these guys before they join my coalition. So let's go ahead and attack them with a holy war because it gives aggressive expansion decrease, which is very solid. I keep getting these same stupid advisors, man. All right, in this war, I'm going to at least take this. Hiss and Kaifa, huh? Hello, welcome to the fold. We should probably start working on getting more clay over here because it's going to help us directing more trade our way. So I'm probably going to annex these 2 exclaves over here and then as much of these areas as I can. That is my goal. That is my goal. Yeah, people are going to start joining my coalition. I'm not too worried about it, admittedly. We have the force limit to definitely get some more armies. So let's go ahead and are we on mill 13? So we're going to be getting mill 13 very soon. So I'm going to have these guys conform to the template here. Now, what is the combat width still 27? It is. So there you go. Now those cannons will conform and they'll start popping up around here. The coalition is going to grow, but I'm not too worried about it. Venice is the only one who I'm kind of concerned about. But then again, you also have to remember they're not going to be able to get in here because they have to go through forts and my marches, or my subjects rather. Now I do need to make sure that I make these guys a march. I said I was going to and I forgot to. We've lost the siege of Mosul. Oh, that was fast. We have to remember we don't have militarization anymore, so these guys are going to be able to punch up to us. Get the cannons over there. What we need to do here is detach the infantry and have half of them head over. Cannons are conforming to that template there. Very good. All right, be mindful with that little stack there because that's going to be annoying. But yeah, they have their armies stacked up over here. That's most of their armies literally right here. Stuck up in this exclave, which is hilarious actually. So they won't even defend their own land. There we go. So let's scorch that. Get you guys up here. You guys want to come onto my forts? You can be my guest. Otherwise, I will take some of my armies here. Yeah, look at them, dude. AI is really dumb for real. So this is my doom stack right here. This, the magnum opus of the Nicaean legions here. We're going to wait. We're not going to be able to get that 15, but I can at least save 20% by waiting. So we'll do a little bit of development. We do have economic, right? Yeah, so developing a couple of production focused provinces is definitely in the right, the smart moves for us. Let's get you guys down here. Yeah, my subjects are already onto them. They're not going to defend their land, so we might as well attack them here. Look at this. These dinguses are just going to be marching around over here in their exclave. They'll do nothing. They'll do nothing. I just can't get a missionary strength guy. I should probably upgrade the Parthenon as well, since we have the money for it. That'll give us a possible advisor, and then this one... Dang, it's expensive, though. All right, we're going to do it. I don't think we're going to spend any money, though. I'll just wait for it to upgrade on its own. Level 2, at least. Level 3 will generally pay to get it upgraded a little bit. But yeah, if their whole army's over here, what I'll do is I will siege them down over here, and then they'll just go bankrupt. So let's take a look at what their economy looks like. Yep, they already have 3 loans, and it's only going to get worse for them. Subjects are doing okay. Serbia and Moldavia are getting there. Just need to improve relations with them. Let's improve relations with Serbia. Continue to convert that. Yep, we just keep this army here T-posing to assert our dominance. And meanwhile, carpet siege down the rest of their country. And you'll see here, you can generally go to, what is it, country? Income. You can see their income is very low. And you can see here, they have 143 ducats. They're losing 15 ducats a month. And it's only going to get worse as we continue to occupy their provinces over here. So here you go. So they're at 127. So they're losing roughly 21 ducats a month. That's pretty good. That means the longer this war goes on, the better it is for us. Meanwhile, they have their whole army up here, and they're chilling. And I have to do nothing with them. Because, you know, we're chilling. I literally don't have to do anything. I'll occupy even a couple more provinces to assert my dominance over here. Now, the Petra's pretty good as well. But I think I have to accept Bedouin culture. I'd rather not. How many times have I rolled for that advisor to not get it? Absolutely tragic, man. All right. Long may she live. 21 years old, incorruptible Basilisa Theoclea. Let's select our new deity here. I'm still pretty keen on production cost. Morale of armies. Shock damage received is nice now that we don't have militarization. Institution embracement. Reform progress is good. Diplo rep and improved relations. She's going to live for a long time. So I think we're going to stick with what we had before. This Demeter. Or I don't know how it's pronounced. Do you see me getting raided by Tunis over here? Ah, no, they're raiding me over here. Right. What can you do about it, you know? Yep. Just get these guys full occupied over here. Meanwhile, their whole army is stuck over here. It looks like they don't have mill access. They do have mill access. Ah, not through Mushasha, though. So their armies are definitely stuck on this side of Arabia. Which is hilarious. And let's take a look at their income now. So they have 1 ducat, and now they're going to take a loan out. So they're losing about 26 ducats a month now. And it's only going to get worse because they still have their army, they still have their navy. No heavies though, so it's not like they're actually losing that much money. Now I'll wait at least until next year because there's no reason to take it ahead of time if you're not going to get bonuses for that. Let's go with morale and get rid of you. Saving our money. No reason to take it if we're not working on any idea groups. We don't need extra admin. You know what I mean? We're in a good spot. The extra cannon fire is going to be really useful though. All right, let's get you guys over here. Looks like they actually deleted their fort over here due to financial concerns. So yeah, all of Nubia is up for grabs here. And they're still taking attrition over there, which is hilarious. So country, 172. They're going to go down to what? They also have negative prestige. 172, so what is that? 20-something? 23 or so? I don't know. I'm not good at math. Math is not my strong suit. I say as I play a very heavily math-focused strategy game. Feels bad, man. Yeah, something changed in now all my wasteland provinces are purple. Kind of funny. I kind of like it, actually. All right, here's a 20 stack over here, so that's pretty good. Let's make sure we give these forts over to Wallachia. So Macedonia gets 40. Wallachia gets 40 because he's not a march yet. Dang it. I keep forgetting to give it to them. Let's give them to Macedonia. Now, again, I can reiterate why we want to do that. It's because it makes it so I don't have to pay for it. They pay for it, and they get the extra defensiveness bonuses. So it's just really all around great. All right, let's Let's just kill off that little 1 stack. This 7 stack won't do anything. They'll try to siege some stuff back, but nothing will happen for them. Meanwhile, their economy is in shambles. Yep, they're losing hundreds of ducats every year. And they are now, score comparison, 4 loans in debt, and it's only going to get worse for them. Meanwhile, we're taking tech over here. So let's see here. Technology, they are on 12. We're on 12, 12, 12, and they're on 9, 11, 10. Yikes. Feels bad for you. Better them than me, though, right? Hey, missionary strength. Heck yeah. So that'll help us get this stuff converted, which will then reflect internal stability. All right, very good. Obviously, we need to handle these guys. Don't want them sieging anything back. Very good, very good. Take tech, take tech, take tech. Upgrade our cannons. Now they actually might sense a little bit of weakness here, but it looks like we're good. Institution spread in True Faith provinces is great. I want them to keep their navy because I want them to pay for it, basically, even though they can't afford it. So they were at 4, and they're still at 4, but it's going to be going up very quickly. The longer the war goes on, the worse it is for them, as they are full occupied, or full occupado, as I like to say. I speak Spanish. I'm something of a Spanish speaker myself. How do you do, fellow Spanish speakers? All right, very good. Let's get you guys beat up over here. Now, obviously, I don't want to be wiping out their armies, but I also don't want them to be sieging anything back. So, like, I'll leave this 7 stack over here on Benghazi. That's fine. I don't care. They have some rebels. They can march right past it because of zone of control. You know how it is. Yeah, we're good. We have 98%. They have 5 loans now. I'm just gonna let them sit on this fort for a little bit. There's no rush. My subjects are now loyal for the most part. Serbia's relations are being improved, so it'll come in time. I'm going to take all of this, and then I'm also going to take all of this. I'm gonna need to give myself those provinces back. Cairo, and then ideally we can take Alexandria. We'll see. That'll cost more than 100% war score. Unfortunate. I definitely want Alexandria. Do we create a little bit of border gore? Let's neglect that and then take Alexandria instead, because that will actually give it to Macedonia. So I have to obviously not do that, but let's kill those rebels that way. Oh, looks like my my subjects are doing it for me. All right, cool. Subjects are legends, man. A 2-1-0 Phoebe. I don't think so, Phoebe. You are my daughter and I love you, but you are literal garbage, so dog water. All right, 90. All right, so I suppose if we're going to do anything, we might as well take money. I like money. And, yep, pretty solid. Hellenic Egypt, looking strong. We can yoink some development from the Delta. And, obviously, you know, if you guys can believe it, we're having a hard time keeping everything cored up. But is anything different from that, from what is usual? All right, have you guys come down here. Actually, rather than down here, I will have you guys snake along to get into this territory, into my subjects, to suppress rebels for them. It's surprisingly very efficient to snake your guys like that. So Alexandria has been taken over. We will 100% have rebels over here. There's nothing I can do about that. Meanwhile, we need to core everything up. So we're going to be sitting on this for a bit. Now, I did have focus on Diplo. I'm going to focus on admin again. That's going to help us take this admin, or this idea group. Next idea group, probably going to need to be either influence or Diplo for the extra relationship slots and Diplo rep and all that stuff. Clearly, we're leaning into the vassal play angle here in this campaign. And I have no intention of slowing down, so let's continue that. Let's get you guys upgraded to level 2 at the very least. Now, we will continue to convert. This is being upgraded already to level 2, so that's pretty good. I'm going to save up and try to get it upgraded to level 3 for those extra admin, or advisor costs, rather. Innovativeness and prestige, or a temple in Gaza. That's fine. I'm trying to save up my money, so we don't want to be losing too much. So let's continue to yoink our land here. We are plenty ahead of time on these guys, so let's find, like, this province here. Let's put you guys on dev cost. And sink some mana into that. super affordable, and the cotton is nice. So that will boost up our income. 32, yes. Very good. Yeah, anytime you can develop a province like that, you might as well do it, right? I'm also going to upgrade these centers of trade here. That costs a lot of money, but it will increase how much we steer. So we'll go from 32.3 up to 32.5. But it's fine because once we get these guys integrated, it will go up even more. Let's also upgrade you as well. And that trade power will propagate upstream. So we can start steering from like Persia, for example. Let's see here. I have 2 merchants. Yeah, we're probably steering from the appropriate places right now. Yeah, I think this is appropriate. We definitely want more trade power over here in Alexandria. Right, it's the Levant, technically. So we can't, the Levant, we can't trade company that. That's unfortunate. Now, if I moved my capital to Constantinople, we would be able to trade company anything we wanted to over here. And it would only cost us 200 admin. So it's something I was thinking about. What is that? Look at those like special characters around by base. Obviously we need to core everything up first. So that's an afterthought, moving our capital. But we're probably going to need to do it here. It's fine. I mean, it's not something that I'm... Oh, shoot. I took Crown Land before I dev'd up. I'm sure somebody saw that and got upset. Let's see here. Smyrna is highlands. So local dev costs is hills. So we're not going to do that. Now I'm looking for provinces that are decent terrain, but also have a decent trade goods. Like over here. Yeah, like this is a good province. Let's go ahead and put you there. Now it might be worth just waiting on that. So let's go ahead and see here. 25% trade power in Alexandria. I think we can manage that. People are joining my coalition. Oh no, anyways. Continue to convert everything. Once we get these guys added to the states, we'll get much more trade company out of there, or trade power, because you'll see local trade power minus 45%. Very, very punishing. So once we get it cored up, we'll be able to add it to the to that. So I guess I would screw it. We're already mostly there, so we'll continue to let you guys core up that, or convert that rather. And then we just need to get everything cored. All is well. Big gains had today, so I'm very happy about that. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Alexandros 430. I think we can still do better than that. Sorry. She's young, so I'm in no rush to get an heir. The older she is when we get an heir, the longer our, you know, preferably good ruler will live. So, all right, those guys are going to be handled. Easy peasy. Truce with a bunch of people is over. That means those people are going to start joining my coalitions. Likely. But yeah, there we go. We're getting everything cored up down here. That means we're going to be able to add it to the states, which means we're going to be able to get the autonomy down, which means we're probably going to be able to get that 25% trade power that this mission is asking us for. I'm going to develop some stuff, but we're waiting until we get 60. That way we can, or 60 loyalty with the merchants, because that will allow us to start developing for 10% cheaper, because they have at least 60 influence. Little things like that. Really great ways to continually be improving your gameplay. Just a little min-maxy things that you can do like that don't necessarily take a whole lot out of the gameplay for me. You know, it's like, what is it to me to just sit and wait for a few months? Yeah. Wait, there's no fort in Cairo? Oh, I didn't even know. There's no fort in Cairo or Alexandria. Really? I genuinely did not know that. Shoot, man. Well... All right. All this devastation over here is basically permanent then. We're going to have to build some forts down here. So let's build a fort in Alexandria. And I will probably build a fort in like this Sharkia, because it's coastal, so it'll get that +2. Obviously it means they'll be able to siege down Cairo, but Cairo is not that much development. Alexandria is quite a bit though. Yeah, I don't care about that. That's fine. So as soon as we're done coring up the Sharkia, we will build that there. Right. I'm going to state this. I'm going to prioritize stating this stuff up, mostly because it's upstream of trade. Anything that's downstream of trade is basically always an afterthought for me. Because I get a lot of questions asking me like, hey, how do you manage your economy? How are you so rich? How do you make your money? Trade is the big one. Production and trade. And the best way to maximize production trade is focus on trade that is upstream of your node. So we don't have any more unrest over here, right? Yep. So let's have you guys transfer over there. And we'll have you handle those Salernian separatists. We do need some more transports, though. That's definitely something we need. Let's turn off all of our forts. Yeah, we still, even with all of our forts turned off, we're still locked in at 100 tradition. And I'll keep these forts all over here turned on. But aside from that, that's going to help us making an extra, 6-7 ducats a month, which is no joke. Yep, there you go. They're going to come and attack me. All is well. Let's actually not have the rest of you guys brought over here. Have you guys head down there. And then we'll have those guys brought back over after that, because I don't think there's any more. Oh, just kidding. There's some unrest over here. So I'll leave this half stack over here to suppress those rebels. They're going to probably fire in Palermo. So getting everything converted still as well. Look how pious we are. Oh, religious ideas was definitely a good call. Oh, baby, it's so good. I love the religious map mode. I'm a filthy role player. So our half off trade guy dies. Let's get another half off trade guy in. Feels real good, man. We will continue to suppress over here just so we don't have any rebels. If we can avoid them, why not avoid them, right? This stuff is all going to be cored up. Seljuk separatists are handled. Very good. The sooner we get these forts built there, the sooner we will be able to handle the devastation in this area. Ooh, look at that. We have a lot of prosperity. Looking great. Yeah, we have a ton of prosperity. That's awesome. That is helping out our economy so much. There you go. We got that 25% trade power. So I think we actually got another trade guy who's level 3 half off. So I'm actually going to go ahead and opt into that. A little bit of extra mana is not going to hurt us. And now that we've got these guys happy, you'll see we get that extra 10% dev cost. So look how cheap that is. 19. And we are 12 years ahead of time on tech, so we can dev this all day. Plus cloth gives a local 10%. A lot of people don't know about that. Cloth provinces are really good to dev because it has good value. And then it also gives good local modifiers. So turn that edict off. Make sure we turn these edicts all off that we don't need. Put you back on trade power. Let's put you guys down here. We're going to state you up here in a moment as soon as these cores are done. I don't need to royal marry him. We're going to finish our annexation before too long now. Continue our conversion. So now if you take a look over here, where were we at? Right on our annexation. So it said 96 before, so clearly it's going to be done before that, right? So that's pretty good. Now, if I had a Diplo rep guy, it would actually go even faster. And also, remember, we have that deity we could have taken, but it is what it is. I don't really particularly care. Great project upgrade cost, but we have to do it within the next 10 years. I don't think we would get our money's worth. I really don't think this helping hand event is good, to be honest with you. I really don't think it's good. I think it's much more expensive than it's usually worth, unless you have 10 grand to spend and you want to upgrade a bunch of them at the same time. Then it's worth, I think. But aside from that, I don't think I would ever literally use it. Truce with our subjects is over. Our vassals are all happy and loyal. Incredible. Macedonia, Moldavia. So we need to march you. Not break vassalization. That would be dumb. And Wallachia will receive officers as well. And let's go ahead and build some forts in my subjects' lands. He's got one here, which is a good one. Let's build... They have Belgrade. All right, this is Hills Highlands, but it's Kosovo. So let's build one in Kosovo. And let's build one... Woods, Hills. It's just good to build it in your subjects' lands, because people will have to go through them. This is mountains, so that's a good one. So ideally, this fort would not be there. It'd be like here. Let's build that there. And then Belgrade, we cannot build one, but if we dev it up a couple of times, we can build one. Oh, 20. Yikes. Okay, well, that's fine. Either way, They got a little bit of development, so now they like me a little bit more. No big deal, right? We could take Zeta. These guys are in our coalition, so we're not going to do that. Let's state you up. State you up. That's going to be incredibly expensive, but I'm going to core it all up. And, I mean, we're still ahead of time on admin, so it's not really an issue. And then we will put you guys on missionary strength. Missionary strength. Those forts are going to be working through that. And we were at 25. Now we're at 32. It might go up even more now. And also, got to remember, we can upgrade these guys as well. So we should. Right, one more dev click there. And then Cairo as well. Let's see here. Can I yoink some money? Absolutely, we can. I really do want to upgrade the Parthenon, but, I mean, it's not a huge pressing issue. Let's upgrade Cairo as well. Mosul is Hellenic. I can do that. No problem. Now, take a look. It was 25. Now it's 38. We're up to 38 ducats a month, roughly, in trade. It's pretty solid. And here you go. These goods produced are really high. These are all grain provinces as well. So grain provinces are just really good. Very, very useful. It's not necessarily that it's good because it's valuable, but it's good because it gives you... Every province that you have that's grain gives you plus 0.5 to your force limit. So if you have 2 grain provinces... You gain +1 force limit, and then any of your modifiers actually apply to that as well. So if you have, like, if you're Russia and you have the plus 50% force limit or whatever, or quantity, you get plus 50%. So if you have 4 grain provinces, you get +3 instead of +2. So it's very, very strong. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of grain provinces, especially in that vicinity, right? It's a lot of grain provinces out there in the steppes. We're finishing up our conversions. So we need to get Mosul converted for our thing, which is great. What will that give us? Another cheaper guy? Yeah, half off Inquisitor, level 3. So we'll definitely be pushing for that. Speaking of, I wonder if we could get this. Yeah, let's go for that. And I think we'll get rid of religious diplomats. Obviously, we don't need that. Derp. And then enforce unity of faith. Absolutely. I feel a little dumb that I haven't put those in sooner. All is well, though. So we'll sort this guy out again over here, and we'll start converting the stuff that is going to be costing us the most. All is well. All right, lads, that's a great place to call it. So we managed to get our foothold here in Egypt. Let's take a look at what the Nizrids are up to nowadays. How are you feeling, Nizzy? Let's go with Nizrids are 8 loans in debt. Very good. They're at 5 last I looked, so they've taken out 3. Probably most of it was from the war. And they are paying us war reps, so they're also getting... They're losing 2 more ducats a month, giving it to us directly. So war reps are really powerful. If you guys are enjoying and you want to show your support, leave a like on the video. Don't forget to subscribe, ding the bell, join the Discord, subreddit, the Twitter. Follow me and support me over at my Patreon. That is the best way to do it if you want to support. But with all that being said, this is Chewyshoot, and I will catch you guys later.